Mayor Jim Adams from the City of Crystal joining us for an update of what's new in town. Mayor, thanks for joining us. Four items we'll touch on quickly. Let's go to assessing for maintenance items. This has to do with streets in the City of Crystal. Give us a little background. What is the issue here and what is being discussed?
The issue here is we're moving into a phase in Crystal where we've done reconstruction in our city, and now we're to the point where we have to maintain these new roads. And the question is, do we assess for them or do we put them on budget? So that's the conversation we're having. Right now the city is leaning towards doing the assessments. I'm actually on the opposite side of it. I'm trying to have us take a real good look at whether it should be on budget or not. I think for it being on budget, it's more transparent to the citizens. They can see the numbers of our maintenance. And also for the citizens, if we do an assessment and you can't afford to pay off the assessment, they will be charged interest for their payments. I think if we have it on budget, they don't have to have that extra cost just because they can't afford it. I think that's important. So it adds more transparency. It's fiscally more responsible for the citizen. There's also other cities around us who do this. In fact, the state law pretty much dictates that they can't put maintenance on an assessment because assessments are supposed to increase the value of the home. We're a charter city. We are allowed to make a policy that says otherwise, and that's where we're at. We're deciding that policy now. Do we want to assess or do we want to put it on the budget? So that's where we're at.
And certainly this is a topic that the city is looking for public input. So if you have any questions or comments about that, certainly bring them to the mayor or the city council or city staff. They'll be talking about it again in mid-June and later on through the summer.
In fact, we have a public hearing on June 17th.
Excellent. Public Works Facility, another bit of work happening in town. People have seen some work along West Broadway. Give us an update there.
Well, you're seeing a lot of Class 5 mounding up there. We've reclaimed the parking lot of that location plus Winnetka Learning Center, and we'll be using that on the new project. You'll start to see more activity a little more than a month away.
Right.
So August we'll see some real activity going. So
Very
that's
good.
moving forward.
Keep your eye on that. Another project now moving forward quickly is the Cavanaugh Project. You've had some great news on that. Tell us about what's happening there.
The Cavanaugh is moving forward. We have closed signed papers. There's nothing stopping it.
Great.
It's been a long process. We're really, really happy to have this project moving forward. And that in a couple weeks, you'll start seeing activity there.
And that is senior housing that will be on that corner of Bottineau Boulevard. Final comment, want to mention Crystal Frolics. Obviously a big time to celebrate in Crystal. The dates are July 24th through the 27th. And you'll be there. A couple of the main sites that activities happen. Where should people go?
Becker Park is the main hub where everything's happening. There's also a 5K run at Bassett Creek, Becker Park. You'll see some games.
All right, and a great website for the Crystal Frolics, so make sure you stop by and take a look at that. Mayor Adams, thanks again for your time. We'll talk to you again soon.